No, 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 brother, you're wrong. They may be your life, but let me tell you about my life. I grew up watching my mother lead me for months at a time. Hell, don't even ask about a father that I never even met. Running around as an adolescent, stealing clothes, shoes, or jewelry, or anything I can get my hands on just so I can eat for that day. Nah, brother, we are not the same. It always been on me. I've never had family. I've never had opportunity. I've never had a house with stability. And when I looked around for love or a hug, no one was there for me. Nobody cared about me, but nobody give a damn about me. And you want me, to try your God? Our God? You really want me to go into a dark place and pray? All right. All right, we're going to try it your way. Let's pray. Father God, I come to you right now with my heart wide open in acceptance of your love. I see no light at the end of the tunnel for me, Lord, and I'm ready to give it all up. Now I repent my sins to you, Lord, and I accept you as my Lord and Savior. And if you feel any type of hope for me, please show me the way. Because I don't know what else to do. Amen. Sing.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 1 of Real Conversations right now. And we got easily one of my top 5 actors in the DFW, Mr. Montreal Diggs. Say what's up, Montreal.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Montreal Diggs? You know me as a Yeah Man, man.
Man, this dude's Yeah Man slogan, I think I heard it first about a year or two ago, and I didn't know what it was, and now you got it on branding or clothing or something.
Yes,
oh, you
sir.
got the shirt on right now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I didn't even see that. Now, do you sell this, or is this your personal, or what?
Well, this is my personal right here, but I'm about to start selling them in a couple weeks. I'm waiting on my vendor to send me my package. So we won't see how that goes, but it's looking very good on the sales right now with the pre-orders.
Now, real quick, where did the Yeah Man come from?
Oh, it came from I was in Mexico, and the guys was like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Montreal," and they was like, "Montreal," they were like Montreal, but it was some Jamaican guys that was there. They was like Montreal, and I was like Montreal. He said Montreal. I said Montreal. He said, "Oh, Montreal, yeah, man." And I said, "Yeah, man."
And you took it and ran with it.
Everybody that was out there said, "Yeah, man." And I was like, "Man, that's what it is, yeah, man." So
I always wondered where you got that from.
Yeah, what it was.
Dude, that's an interesting story. Now, like I said, easily, you one of my top 5 people I see out here on the acting scene here when it comes to the DFW. Now, do you got a top 5? I hear who you even look up to. I know it'd probably be hard to pick just 5, but if you had to pick 5 people out here that you see grinding, and I know you on a bunch of different sets, I know you see a bunch of different talent, a bunch of different actors, who just some people that come to your mind, just see your top 5 that you can just spit out there?
Whew, I have to have about a top 10.
Just, first one's coming to mind.
5, I mean.
5 or 10.
I mean, Jerry Tucker, of course, Draper, Kenny Gardner, with Telvin, but he's in LA now. Corey Pratt, Corey Espy. Well, you, of course. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you blew my mind away with the videos you sent me about the special effects stuff. I can keep going. The list goes on and on.
So you got a lot of people out there you look up to that's really killing it out here on the scene.
Yeah, I've been looking up to Kenny Gardner and Adrian Lockett and man, Jerry Tucker and Telvin. Them boys been killing it. Every time I see them doing something, I'm like, I gotta get on the game, man. Yeah, they doing anything.
How long have you been acting, period? Because I know I just ran into your page about 1 or 2 years ago, 1 or 2 years ago. I found you on Facebook, and I've seen you grinding ever since. But how long have you actually been acting?
I've been acting for about 2.5 years strong. I started 3 years ago with this play. I never called out the name of the play because how they done me, whatever. So I started out with that. But after that, from that point on, I just got full-fledged into it about 2.5 years ago. And ever since then, I just been going like harder and harder and say this is what I'm gonna do. So
what made you want to get in it? Like, did somebody motivate you? Is it something you just had as a kid? What made you want to get into acting?
It's like I always had the face for TV.
Yeah.
Because I used to be with the Swish. I used to be with Swisher House back in the day.
Yeah.
And I used to and Paul Walsh always tell me, man, you need to be on TV, man. You need to get with us. And I was like, I don't know how to rap, man. Like, what you gonna do? So I was like, I don't know. So then I was like, I got to find my way. So one day I was just sitting at home and I was just like, I want to be an actor. That's what I want to do. And the woman that was there, she was like, you should do it. Let me see if you can do it. And I was like, all right. So I did something right there on the spot, improv. And she was like, you can act. And I was like, oh, I can act. So I'm an actor now. So ever since then, I just started.
Rest is history after that.
Yeah, I just started really doing it.
Now, you just said Swisher House. What did you... Now, Swisher House, big group in the South. If you're from the South, you done heard of Swisher House, especially from Dallas, Houston, and all that. What did you do with Swisher House?
Like, I was just hanging around with him. And then he just... Everywhere they was at, I was at. So, like, when he would come to Dallas, I'd be around. Nice to be the guy on stage with all the celebrities, all the rappers back in the day. That's how I got my known name back in the day.
Bingo.
But it just hanging around them. Like, I didn't have no specific position. I just was.
You wasn't on no album rapping and
Nah, but my name would be on the album.
Bingo.
They'll be like, I'm with Money Montreal. Let me know we can't be stopped. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, what you do? I was like, God, I don't know. I was just that
I'm
guy.
just that dude.
I was just that guy.
Real quick, I always say this when I think of you and when I see you pop up on social media. I say, Montreal Diggs, to me, this guy's like the Kanye of the acting world because your career is so controversial. I would say that. Would you agree with me?
I agree.
You agree wholeheartedly with me? Because 1 minute, and like I said, we're going to get real with it real quick. So 1 minute, I see, dude, amazing stuff going on. I'm the biggest supporter from the sideline. Like, dude, I hope nothing but the best. Rah, 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 rah. And then being in a DFW, which is what I'm going to ask you about here in a little bit, I can see how one person's ill will for you can affect you as well. Now, real quick, before I go into that, this is going to lead into that. How do you like the DFW acting scene? Well, how would you describe being an actor, entertainer in the DFW? No sugarcoating it. How would you describe that?
It depends on the circle that you in.
Yeah.
Because it's very cliquish out here.
Yeah.
And I was getting involved with the wrong type of crowds and cliques where people have opinions and they have. That's always something to say.
Bingo.
And then I have my acting classes that I take. That it's a different type of acting like experience in it. It's like different actors in it. That it's like two different types of world.
Yeah.
And like when y'all go to the acting classes, everybody like, yeah, Montreal, like I'm like, yeah, you like we very encouraging, and then you got the other circle that's like, man, he this guy here think he's this, he think he's that, he got Jerry, he got this, and he ain't nothing but another this, and let's see how long. And it's like I come on set with so much love, like my energy is I'm always smiling. It's time to feed the cast, whatever, and we running short, I'll be like, hey, I can put some money in on it, and like I can help. Let me help pick this camera up. Let me help pick this part of the setup. Like I'm doing all this, and then we get offset, and we get back into the social media, and they see a picture pop up. I don't know if they see the picture pop up, and they get to seeing the likes and the comments, and all of a sudden, this guy here is this, and I'm like, I thought we were just friends. Yeah. I come in the game, I thought we was friends. I thought everybody was friends. I thought, because I have so much love to give. Yeah. And I expect everybody to be my friend. So when I hear any type of negativity with my name, I always say, I thought we was friends. You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you feel like do you get negativity because just even the way you carry yourself, because you're a real fly dude. When I see you, you never just hold out. You always keep yourself together. I said, man, this brother sharp. Every time I see you post something, or is it because people do gravitate towards you? Like I said, when I see you post something, I do see a lot of people like, yo, supporting you. And there's a, man, why are they supporting him? Or is it, does he think he all that? Or what do you think you get so much, not even so much, even that little speck here and there of negativity from people from being a guy like you who like, yo, I'm willing to help out and push whoever around me, but why would y'all come make up stuff about me or whatever the case is? Where do you feel it comes from?
I think it comes from, like you say, the fly being dressing and the look, and it's dark brothers, you know.
Yeah.
And the smile and the energy. My mother told me a long time ago. She said people not gonna like your energy because you so happy. And like I tell people all the time, when you're a happy person and you always happy, it's always gonna be plenty of people that say like, I don't like him. Why? He always happy. Why? Because it's so much anger in the world, and everybody wants you to be angry. And I'm not gonna be angry until you pull that side out of me. Then I'll row. But I'll wait before I row. But back on the question itself, I think it's my physique, because I work out, stay in the gym. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't drink. And I keep myself up. And I stay, and I think it's the kind of cars that I drive, the jewelry that I wear, my whole look, and women like Montreal, this, what, that's what I really think. That's what I really think deep down inside. I think it's really that. Or
because even with all that and having all that, you don't let none of that affect you. You don't treat people different. You the same again. Even knowing you as long as I know you, you don't seem to. You're consistently at being you. Which is that cool dude, like, I can hit him up anytime. You never not respond to people because you think you here or they there or nothing. It's just probably people's insecurity, basically, what I'm hearing.
I respond to everyone. Like, you inbox me, I respond, say thank you. I'm always, thank you in the comments. I'm hearting, I'm liking. I'm not that person that you will get an inbox from and be like, I'm just going to look past this or whatever. I don't do all that. I see you in the streets. Well, see, I've been this way before acting. Like I said, I've been doing it for 3 years now. And I'm 38, so I've been doing this since I've been in the streets. So I've been getting hating and negative, and I get so much love. So when I roll through Dallas, Texas, no matter where I go, because I can go anywhere, and people gonna be like, "That's my boy," and I hug anybody. Kids, they get money from me, they get dollars from me. I hug kids, I hug people. I do stuff for like events. Like I'm just that guy that you will see. Like, and they be like, I just seen Montreal. What is he doing over here? You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy, and I'm just like you. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel, and then you got the ones that's been hating since back when I was 25 years old before I got into acting. They still was doing the same hate.
And they hating the same way today.
Today, it's just gonna be that because who I am. I mean, because you have girls that say, I don't even like dark boys, but it's just something about you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just my aura. Period. Like, I went to New York, met a guy when I was up there for the 50 Cent, the Power premiere. And the guy just running in the street. He was like, man, you an actor? And I was like, nah. And he said, you need to be an actor. I said, why you say that? He said, because your aura.
And this is a stranger who didn't know you.
I can pull the video right now. A stranger. He was like, your aura. I said, I am an actor. That's what I told him. And I gave him my card. I'll show you the video when we cut the camera.
And no matter, and that's what I kind of see. No matter if you try to hide it, no matter who you are is gonna always shine. You ain't gotta tell nobody or do nothing because again, like I said, me just knowing you and knowing what kind of person. If somebody even came to me and said, I heard this about him. I know you personally, and just even from what I know, I'm like, nah, this can't be the Montreal you talking about. Now, with all this, and you've been getting hate for a long time, so it's something you used to bounce off you, boom, boom, you keep going. I know even as a creative, because we're all human at the end of the day, it bothers you sometimes.
Yeah.
When your name is out there and like, man, come on, bro, I thought we was cool. Now, has it bothered you to the point where you ever wanted to just walk away from it all?
It has before, but I had a talk with Michael B. Jordan before, and he was like, he told me, said, man, if you have any type of doubt about yourself saying, I don't need to do this, you might as well give up. Because from that point right there, it showed weakness. He said, you got to be 100% in it. But I was like, I think almost every actor, which I'm not sure, I think almost every actor then had a thought like, man, am I doing the right thing? Or should I do, okay, it's the right thing. I think it's just because it's just a natural, being natural. I don't know how other people feelings or emotions is, but I know how mine goes. A lot of times I be like, man, I think I need to just give up. I got a couple businesses. I got this. I'm successful without it. But then I love it so much that I be like, I'm not giving up. I'm just gonna find another avenue. So when I get hate, I be like, okay, I'm gonna shoot my own film, do my own plays. I'm gonna bring in celebrities in my movie. I would take, and I always been like this.
Yeah.
I was 22 years old with so much money, so I always been the kind of guy that take my money and go invest it when I heard no or the door's closed. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna do what you do and I'm gonna top you.
Bingo.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the point I'm at right now.
You kind of remind me of me. Like, again, I was tired of hearing no and waiting so much. And I say, you know what? I'm going to create my own, and I'm going to do it better than the person who I'm waiting for a yes from. Yes. And people don't get that these days. And you seem to have that mindset of, dude, they're no different from you, me, anybody else. It's just a mindset and a grind and a want. And again, you put all those together and you can go out and get it for yourself and do. You ain't got to wait for those yeses or be disappointed with those no's no more. And that's what I see. And I'm just like, and that's why I said this dude's like the Kanye West down here, because
people say I'm the 50 Cent.
I see you with 50 Cent quite often on photos
they say I'm
too.
the 50 Cent of the acting game, and I'm like, I read his book, The Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter.
What you take from that book?
Man, I guess that's why they say me and 50 alike, because I felt that book so deep. I was like, man, 50 is gonna figure out a way out of no way. He's a hustler, a natural born hustler, and that's what I am. Like, I think one thing he said in the book was he could see a guy. I could fall off today and see a guy outside selling peanuts, and when I fall off, I'm just gonna go sell peanuts right on the side of them. But my peanuts gonna have chocolate and cherry flavors. Next thing you know, I'm gonna try to get a contract inside the Yankee Stadium. Next thing you know, I'm gonna have a restaurant. Yeah. See, that's how I am. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm a natural born hustler, regardless. You know what
Without the acting.
Without the acting. I'm a natural born hustler, and the people that's in the acting that I've done so many films with, they know that. They be like, that dude gonna hustle. No matter what they say about him, man, I got so many DC. I don't give people my game, but I have so many DMs where I DM random people. Mm-hmm. I may have DM'd you the same way. This is my headshot. This is my resume. My name is Montreal Diggs. Just want you to know my face. Everybody. They open it. If they don't, they don't. That's just the way I hustle.
But you put it out there.
Every day. I eat, sleep every day. I go to sleep thinking about acting. I wake up. What can I do better? What can I do this? What can I do that? Every day is something with me. My family threw me a surprise party. I thought it was for my mother. Yeah. But they threw me a surprise party. My whole family was there. And I was like, it was like a couple months ago. I don't know if you saw it on Facebook.
I seen it.
I had the suit on or whatever. I thought it was a party for my mother because it was her birthday. But when I came in, they flipped the script. I saw my banner. I saw my cake with MD on it. And it was like, man, we just want to throw this party to let you know to keep pushing, man. I know you go through a lot and keep pushing. When I saw my family had my back, man, I was like, I can't feel nobody. See, it's a lot of weight on my shoulder because so many people were like, we're going to wait for this butt to fail. And I have to keep going because I don't want them to see me fail. So I have to keep going. So it's like a lot of pressure people want to see. Let's see if he make it. Yeah. Let's see if he do it. So I have to really do it. And my mother at the same time, like, who gives a damn if you make it or not? Like, you did something that no one in our family has done. You actually jumped out there and did something positive with your life. You know what I'm saying? And from that point, I was like, you know what, you're right. So she said, so if you don't never make it, which you will make it, you made it in our eyes. You are our hero. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like 3 or 4 of us in our family, men that hold the family together, that do everything for the grandmothers, the family. We do all the family functions. And I'm the first one in our family to actually go to television with it. You know what I'm saying? Or do anything to where it's like, well, I'm chasing success. You know what I'm saying? So now it's a big thing for me to see my grandmother crying and say, man, Montreal, I'm so proud of you, boy. At first we was like, well, what is Montreal doing? And then now we like, like, yo, boy. So at the end of the day, when they do slander my name or say anything negative, whatever, which I don't hear, I just feel it.
Yeah.
Like I can feel it. Like I get a role and then I lose a role.
Yeah.
And then I talk to a casting director and they be like, oh man, somebody don't like you because they said this, and I'm like, why? And it turns out it's the people that I show the most love to. And then you have another director that say, watch the people that you talk to the most. And I'm like, the people I talk to the most, I don't even say nothing negative about other people.
Wow.
So it's like, maybe it's that I came so fast and I blew up. So like I went from here to here so fast, they like, oh no, he's not gonna pass me. You know what I'm saying?
Did that make you want to back off of people? Like,
Oh,
man,
man.
I just...
Yeah, and I am. I'm gonna back off because I had a dream the other day. Like I have dreams because I pray, and I had a dream the other day that God will put you in positions to make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And when I say that like a shark. You put a shark in a tank, a shark will grow as much as the tank will allow him to. Mm-hmm. But if you throw him in the sea, he'll grow bigger. So I feel like by me dealing with the crowds that I deal with, the circle that I deal with, I feel like I'm only gonna get so big, and I feel like he's putting me in a position to be uncomfortable with the hate, and he trying to get me to go to a certain point in life to outgrow those people. So therefore, I'm like, you know what? It's time for me to outgrow.
Bingo.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the position that I'm in now. I'm like, I don't care to be cool with a lot of people no more. I would like to be cool, but now I have the epic attitude.
How big would you say that focus part? If you going in for a role, how big is that? Yo, I'm focused. I know you. We cool. But right now ain't the time. I can talk to you after I'm done. Right. Because one thing I've seen, and I've had directors come up to me and tell me that they passed up on people because of their, even off camera, their professionalism. Right. If you're there for a job interview, you ain't finna walk in no job interview and be playing around before you walk into the office with nobody else. How important do you say that is too? Because you only got that one time. When they see you there, that's the clock start. Like, okay, this guy, okay, cool. I can't wait to see him. Or they see you out there just lollygagging, playing around, not taking it serious.
Right.
And now, have you seen, or I've even seen when you froze up, like you said, you froze up with John Travolta, and that could have been a big opportunity right there. But again, that's a lesson learned.
Right.
And is that something where you tell people, hey, you may get another chance, or is that, hey, do you only get one chance to make that first impression, period?
Yeah. I mean, it's so deep that you said that because my mentor, Brandy, my mentor now, she said, when you go to those auditions, do you talk with everybody that be there? And I was like, yeah, I know everybody that be there. We all have just chill and talk about it. She was like, stop doing it. And I was like, why? I said, no, my boys, I'm cool with such and such and her. And this. She was like, because you gotta look professional, and plus you have to be focused and on your lines. I said, I got this. And she was like, but still, when the directors come out, they see all y'all talking around, and it's cool, y'all may know each other or whatever, but you have to be focused. And I was like, whatever. I said whatever to her at first, but as I started going more and more into the acting, I was like, it's true, because when you sit around and talk after, like, let's say for instance, if you go to an audition and you talking to your friends before you even go into the audition room, when you come out and you talking to your friends and that director come out or whoever comes out and asks for the next person to come in, they're gonna see you as that guy that's still lingering around and talking to people, and they're gonna be like, this is not the guy that we need for this project, for the simple fact when he come on set, he's gonna be the same guy that's gonna be standing around on set talking around and playing around. So this is a real business where you have to give the people, like, you have to give the people what they really want. Mm-hmm. And you gotta understand that you come to work and not come to play. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I had to learn. So everything, it's just a learning process. Like I said, I'm a year, 2 years and a half in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's just all a learning process. But I feel like what you said, man, is very deep.
Man, so now for the people out there, if they want to get in touch with you, how can they find Montreal, follow your journey? What all social platforms do you got where people can find you at?
You can follow me on Instagram at Yeamon_actor. That's YEAMON_actor. Montreal Diggs. On Facebook, it's MONTREAL, spelled like Canada. Diggs, DIGGS. And that's the only 2 social medias that I'm working right now. I don't want to get copped. And when I say copped, I mean pulled over, window smashed in, dragged out, face down on a pavement that's hot, hands shackled behind my back, knee to my neck. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Do you hear me? I guess not. You either gonna die this way or be strangled out. Don't you reach for that brush because you might get popped. No, I don't want to get copped. I used to fear one man, and that's the man most high. Now I fear two, the one in the sky and the other is you. The boy that's dressed in all black getting killed by the boys in blue. I'm begging you, what I need to do to make you don't shoot. Because I don't want to die. You can look at my eyes and see that I'm terrified. Not for my sake, for my family tie. Mother losing her son, making my daughters cry. And how will my wife explain that to my babies, huh? Let's see. Your dad was pulled over. He had his window smashed in. He was dragged out. Face down on a pavement that was hot. They had his hands strapped behind his back, knee to his neck. He said he couldn't breathe. Did they believe him? I guess not. Smirk on his face, hand rested in his pockets until the boy passed out. They not calling it murder because he wasn't popped. So excuse me for marching, protesting Black Lives Matter until all this shit stop. I just don't want to be the next black man that you hear about getting caught.